So as we're now into season 12 of Apex Legends, there are now 20 different legends to choose from. And if you're brand new to the game, this could be overwhelming and you might not know who the best legend to play is for you. So today I'm going over how you can pick your main. I'm going to go over the different playstyles and go through each and every legend. By the end of today's video, you should be able to have your main legend that you want to play and also have a couple legends to the side which you will play if your main gets taken. So make sure you keep watching to the end of the video. Hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Dominate, and if you're trying to get better at Apex Legends, then welcome to the channel. I post every other day to help you become an Apex legend. So as I said, today we're going over how you can find your main and also have a couple of different legends on the side that you will also like to play too. So there are 4 different types of legends within the game. There are recon legends, there are defense legends, assault legends, and finally healer legend. It does exactly what it says on the tin. A defense legend is there to defend. An assault legend is there to assault. They're there to be in the front line and get the kills. There's the healer, which is there to heal your team, and you have the recon, and the recon are the people who let you gather information. So the recon legends include a Bloodhound, Pathfinder, Crypto, Valkyrie, and finally Seer. So out of 20 legends, 5 of them are recon. Moving on to defense, we have Gibraltar, Caustic, Watson, Rampart. So out of 20 legends, there are 3 defense. Moving on to our support legends, we have Lifeline and Loba. Only 2 legends out of the 20 are support legends. Now finally moving on to the assault legends, we have Wraith, Bangalore, Mirage, Octane, Revenant, Horizon, Fuse, Ash, and finally Mad Maggie. Out of the 20 legends, 9 of them are assault legends. So now you know every single legend and what category they are fitting. I'm now going to go over the different type of playstyles and the characters that come into them too. So just to name a few of the playstyles, have the aggressive players. They're the players who want to be in the people's faces all times. They're the ones with the really good gun skill, really good aim, and they want to be getting kills after kills after kills. Maybe you best fit the support role. You sit in the back lines, you get picked from afar, you don't want to be in people's faces, you're kind of more laid back. Maybe you're a defensive type of player. You go raid a building, you sit there, you set up, and you wait for ring to come in. A defensive player doesn't really want them kills, they more care about placement and getting the win overall. Maybe you're a solo queue player. Play by yourself, you don't have a team, and you play with random teammates constantly. Then there gotta be a couple legends that are gotta be best fitted for you. They're just a few of the different playstyles within Apex Legends. And so let's start off. Let's say you are an aggressor. You are the aggressive playstyle. So some of the legends which are going to be best to play for you will be an Octane, a Pathfinder, a Mad Maggie, Wraith, an Ash, a Horizon, and possibly even a Revenant. All of these people have abilities which help them get in that front line very quickly and do it very effectively at the same time. Now if you don't know Octane, his tactical is a stim which makes him run so much quicker than the ordinary player. His ultimate is also a jump pad which makes him fly into the battle so much quicker. Pathfinder has a grapple. He can grapple himself into and out of the fight very quickly, and his ultimate is a zipline where he can go in and out of the fight very quickly. Horizon is just a very slippery character. Her tactical is a Gravlift which helps you get high ground instantly, and her ultimate is a black hole where when you throw it, all nearby enemies caught in the radius will be sucked into the middle. Ash has a snare where if you throw it and it connects, then the player will be stuck. Her ultimate is also a portal which can get you into fights very quickly. The same goes with Wraith. She has a portal, but her portal is a 2-way portal. You go in one end and you also come out the other. You can also do it the other way round. So if you push into a fight with the portal, you can also escape out through the portal. You can't do that with an Ash, you can only go in. Mad Maggie has a tactical which is her riot drill, where if you shoot it on a surface, fire will shoot out the other end. And her ultimate is a wrecking ball, which shoots out speed pads. When you go over them speed pads, you'll get a little speed boost and get you into the fight quicker. Let me just recap. If you are the more aggressive playstyle, you want to be on the front line all the time, you want to be getting the kills, and overall you have good gun sense. You know how to aim and you know how to use different weapons. Then some of the legends for you will be a Wraith, an Octane, a Revenant, a Horizon, an Ash, or even a Mad Maggie. If you want to know how to get better at the brand new legend Mad Maggie, then I recently posted a Mad Maggie guide. That will be linked in the description down below. So let's move on. That was the aggressive playstyle. Now let's go into the defensive playstyle. Let's contradict this one. So if you're playing more defensive, you want to be going someone like a Caustic, a Watson, or a Rampart. These people are here to lock down areas. Caustic, his tactical is a gas canister. If you throw it and someone walks nearby the gas canister, it will explode and start producing gas. If the enemy team walk through that gas, they will be slowed, their vision will also become slightly worse, and they'll take a hell of a lot of damage too. Now the only thing to note with these gas canisters is that they can be destroyed. Now, to go along with his gas canisters, his ultimate is a gas bomb. Throw the grenade out. Wherever the grenade lands, it will explode and spread gas over the wide surface area. This is really good for locking down different areas, because you and your team can go through that and be safe, but the enemy teams can't. Now a Watson is really good as a defense legend. She can hold down buildings really effectively. She has pylons. Now these Watson pylons can be placed absolutely anywhere. They kind of make fences, and if an enemy team walks through those fences, they will be stunned and slowed. If someone gets caught in that, then that's an easy kill for you. So if you're really trying to hold down a building, placing Watson fences around doors, or even just throughout the whole building to deny access to enemy players, then you want to be playing Watson. Her ultimate is also a generator, which gives you shield over time, but it only has a certain amount of shield in there. But that isn't the only use for her ultimate. Her ultimate also blocks incoming projectiles. That blocks absolutely anything apart from bullets. So if someone throws a grenade into your building, the generator will just destroy it. It even blocks certain ultimates. So if someone throws a Bangalore ultimate at you, you throw down the generator and it will destroy the ultimate every single time it comes into their radius. Now Rampart has walls. She has these barrier type things where when you throw it up, one, you're safe and you deal more damage through it. If you don't know what I mean, when you put down the barrier, a little window pops up. If you shoot through that little window, you actually output more damage. It amplifies your bullets and makes your bullets do more damage. Not only with her walls to defend different areas, she also has a minigun. Her minigun, also known as Sheila, is absolutely insane. Really good for locking down areas. If someone tries to pull up to your building and you have a Sheila, they're just gotta get absolutely ripped. So just a little recap, if you are a defensive type of player, you like to sit back, hold buildings, and you're kind of a little bit more laid back, you're there for the placement, not the kills, then some of the legends that you want to be playing are a Watson, a Caustic, or a Rampart. Now let's say you fill more of the supportive role. You sit back and you kind of help your team more than you do help yourself. You're there to keep your team alive. Maybe you're not the best player, but your teammates know the game and you kind of like to help them do well because you're not the type of player to be out on the front lines. Then some of these legends are going to be good for you. So I would suggest a Lifeline, a Loba, a Bloodhound, a Crypto, or a Seer. Now the reasons for this is a Lifeline has her heal drone. Whenever you put the heal drone down, anyone who is nearby, it will attach to and heal them. Her ultimate brings down a care package and has some loot that your team needs. This could be armor, could be a helmet, could be attachments, and could be heals. All these things that the team needs, she has constantly with her ultimate. Now a Loba, her ultimate is what helps the team. She has her black market. When you put it down, you can loot anything within the nearby radius. You can take 2 things at a time and infinite amount of ammo. Her tactical is her bracelet. When you want to use her tactical, when you press the button, she will throw her bracelet into into the air, and wherever it lands, you will teleport to. Now, the reason why I suggested a Bloodhound, Crypto, or even a Seer is because they're all recon legends. They all gather information for your team. So again, let's say you don't want to be on the front lines getting the kills, then if you're a Bloodhound, you can scan and get the locations of nearby enemies. If you're a Crypto, you can throw your drone out and scan the nearby enemies. And if you're a Seer, you can either throw your ultimate down or use his tactical and again see where the nearby enemies are. The only different thing about Seer, which separates him from the rest, is not only do you get the location of the nearby enemies, you can also see their health, and this can really help your teammates out. Now, if you want to help your team to the extra level, then you want to be playing someone like a Gibraltar. Gibby is an absolute staple within the Apex games and is absolutely insane within the ranked leagues. Now, his tactical is a dome of protection, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. When you throw it down, you throw a dome and it protects your teammates if they are inside it. Now, the really good thing about the dome of protection is that it has no health to it. It only disappears on a timer. So when you throw it down, you have a limited time to heal in there, resurrect in there, or just get regrouped again. Now, his ultimate is a defensive bombardment. Basically, in the most simplest terms, it's kind of like a meteor strike. You throw it down and bombs come flying from the air. They do a hell of a lot of damage and stun the enemy players if they're caught in it too. So the other legends that I mentioned for supporting your team are good, but if you want to take it to the next level, then Gibby is a player for you. So there are the main playstyles that I mentioned at the very beginning, but here are some honourable mentions. So maybe you like to be a player who's constantly on the move, and you like the so-called movement legends. These legends can help you get from point A to point B much quicker, and help you rotate around the map as quickly as possible. Now, some of these legends include a Pathfinder, an Octane, and finally a Valkyrie. Now, if you want to see why these players are some of the best, and also see some other best movement legends, then I'll have this video on screen now, and that will also be linked in the description down below. Now, these are some of the legends that I haven't actually focused on, and that's because they may not be the best to main, but you can always give them a go. Kind of dip in and out of practically every single category, and they are a Bangalore, a Fuse, and a Mirage. Bangalore's tactical is a smoke launcher. Wherever it lands, smoke deploys, and you can't see through it unless you have a digi-threat. And her ultimate is another bombardment. Bombs come down from the sky. When they hit the ground, after a couple of seconds they explode. Mirage sends out decoys for his tactical. It shows a replica of himself, and you can control it to help bamboozle the enemy team. And his ultimate does the exact same thing, but spawns around 15 of himself, so it's kind of hard for the enemy team to know where you are. But if you're going against some more experienced players, this isn't going to confuse them. Finally, Fuse. His tactical is a cluster grenade. Once a grenade sticks onto something, it'll explode and set off a load of other grenades too. And his ultimate is a ring of fire. You shoot it out, wherever it lands generates a ring of fire, and anyone who tries to leave that ring will take a lot of damage. That's good call to today's video, guys. If you found this video helpful and or entertaining in any way, shape or form, then make sure you leave a like. Whilst you're down below, you might as well subscribe to be entered into the next subscriber shout out, and whilst you're down there, make sure you go down to my pinned comment and join the community Discord. Thank you guys so much for your support. We're about to hit 1.3k subs, and that's absolutely insane. Once again, it's been my pleasure, and until next time, keep dominating, legends.